One of the biggest challenges with measuring online video and TV together is the fact that they're managed and handled in silos. You might have different agencies, teams, or departments who are not well connected with each other, working on, one might be working on TV, one might be working on the online part of a campaign or a separate campaign that's online. Even if they're using the same creative, which is almost always the case, the fact that they're in silos keeps them from not only connecting their process, but also connecting a lot of the dots when it comes to analytics and measurement. So you might get some rich online measurements and metrics and be able to look at some great reports and analytics on just for the online component. TV might be different, and it could be approached with different objectives, etc., or looking for different types of results, or the way that they want to view those results, etc., or measure them. And by having those in separate silos, sometimes the data just doesn't connect to tell the full story. And that's really challenging for a lot of advertisers. And another reason that cross-media measurement is difficult is the way that it's measured isn't always done across the board. It might be done with a small sample of people, or a group of people that you're relying on over and over again to provide input as to how the campaign might be working, or a campaign might be working. And it's the comprehensiveness of the reporting that I think is needs to be much richer, much fuller, and you combine that with similar, if not the same, metrics for TV and online video, and you've got some really powerful reporting, but that's difficult to put together today. Extreme Reach as a platform that handles both television and online video we have, I would say at least 80% of the TV ads that get delivered across the US and Canada go through our platform before they end up on the air. Also, as an ad server who serves billions of impressions, we learn a lot about what our clients are looking for, what their challenges are. And when we talk about a roadmap to achieving scalability, that roadmap comes from the learnings of us interacting with our clients and understanding what they're running into. And essentially our roadmap addresses a problem that is pretty rampant as online video scales up. And that problem is workflow, and how to execute a video campaign across television as well as mobile and websites, etc., in a way that makes sense and is efficient and agile, so agencies and advertisers can respond to the analytics that they might be looking at across that campaign. Right now, if you look at just the process for executing an online video campaign, it's more than twice the number of steps that it takes to execute a TV campaign. Yet the dollars spent on online video are about 1/10 of what's being spent on TV. TV is so mature and in many ways so automated now because it's had, there have been so many learnings and technologies, etc., along the way. Because online video is sort of in its infancy, everybody's just kind of winging it until they come up with a better process. Our roadmap outlines a process which is essentially pulling online video and TV together and managing them on one platform with one process. You can do that with a single team. Actually, the process to execute online video and TV are almost identical if you have the creative that you're supposed to run. And a lot of times on the online side, that's not the case, because a lot of times the creative originates on the TV side, and then they have to go find it, figure out which ad they can run. Is it the 15, the 30, the SD, the HD, the one with this tag or that tag? Are there talent and rights permissions to run that ad online? Because a lot of times contracts don't allow for that. There are all kinds of issues, and there's probably at least double the number of steps for TV, but maybe even triple in some cases. And it just takes a long time, and it's a lot of effort. And that process for online video doesn't scale. So we see this huge rise in spend on online video, which means agencies and advertisers are doing a lot more. yet the process that most are using doesn't scale, and many of our customers have pointed out the fact that it's starting to feel like it's breaking because they can't keep up. So by tying the two together, we provide a platform to do that. They eliminate all those steps and make it as seamless as it is to execute TV commercials and campaigns. Extreme Reach, on our video platform, we are able to provide near real-time analytics for online video, but also for television. And this is for a single platform that's not been available before, and especially the types of metrics we can provide. What we did about a year ago was we launched our own television monitoring network. So we're tracking every ad that is delivered through our system across more than 2,000 TV media outlets in the country. So we're able to provide information that just starts with that core bit of information of, here's when your television commercial actually aired, what program it is, when it ran, what market it ran in, which of those ads ran if you're rotating different ads. And we layer in things like audience data and demographic information, as well as third-party data that we get from other sources for our clients, so we can build a rich stack of data and present these great visual reports that tell a story very insightfully and very simply. And you combine that then with all the online data that we get as a ad server, and a pretty robust ad server. We support the VAST, IAB VAST standard, as well as VPAID for interactivity. And we're presenting over 40 different metrics for online video. So for just online video, pretty insightful reporting. For TV, pretty insightful reporting. But we're able to blend the two together. And that's I think, very telling, and the reports we're providing are very insightful and visual that bring those two things together. And our clients are able to discover things that they did not know about their campaign before. And we report on a lot of things around the creative, since we deliver the creative. A lot of other measurement companies don't have the depth of data regarding, which creative is working, which creative, what are some performance metrics you can layer over the reach of that creative, the effectiveness, etc. Very powerful when you can bring TV and online measurements together.